Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Trying a different lighting setup, a little thing because shit got broke. And when shit gets broke, you gotta figure out how to persevere. So there's a lot of light coming from this way because I have a hat on, so it usually looks like this, I guess. Wiggle, 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 deer bones. But I have a hat on today and I just don't care. So, like you give a crap. But stop it, jaw. Stop jawing. Okay, so I don't need a bottle opener today because we're doing another one for the Tröegs Brewing Company, another double in their series. It seems like they're doing a double series, so they're double Blizzard, which we're doing today. And they had their double nugget nectar, which was pretty damn good. So there it is. You can notice the ring light's over there, but yet, ring light's over there, but I'm still getting. I don't think the light's too bad. Yeah, perfect. There we go. That way there's light and there's no ring light glare on the camera. Perfect. As perfect as it's gonna get. Let's just say that. Alright, so here it is. Double Blizzard. Look how light that is. Very light. Not haze for days. You can kind of see through this. It doesn't really look like it on camera, but you can. It just looks like a very, almost like a, it actually almost looks like it reminds me of those kind of the Pilsners with the fruit juice in it a little bit. Like a Shandy or a Radler. It's very light in color. Very, very light in color. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. Block it. Whatever. So 8.3 alcohol by volume. Hazy gold. Well, damn right. Okay. And the malt is Pilsner, unmalted wheat, and white wheat. And the hops are Centennial, Chinook, Galaxy, and El Dorado. And there it is. Okay. So, cheers. Okay, so I'm getting grapefruit. I'm getting grapefruit, a bit of like a tangerine orange vibe, a little bit of citrus quality like that. Then I'm getting a little bit of a floral quality, a little peppery earthiness. Nothing too crazy. There's that herbaceousness. There's a little bit of a soft kind of like a herbal dankness, but it's very, 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 very subtle. Definitely a bready note coming through this, like the wheat tonality. Interesting, because there's something there. It's you have that kind of grapefruit. You have a little bit of that kind of tangerine orange rind kind of thing going on. You have a little bit of herbaceousness, a little bit of earthy pepperiness. There's something else in there. I'm not pulling it out right now. So let's get into it. Cheers. That's light. Wow. It does have a lingering aftertaste though. I'm still breathing it out. Okay, so there's almost like a green crisp leaf vibe to this one too, like a green crisp leaf, grapefruit, a little bit of that. Like I said, a little bit of rind, piffy rind of a tangerine, clementine, orange. Those kind of the white piffiness though. Spicy pepperiness wafting through the palate. A little bit of a floral tonality. Herbal, like hint of floral herbal tonality. A lot of wheat, just a very simple, kind of almost bland, if you know what I mean, like a slightly salty, slightly bland, bready wheat tonality wafted through the palate. This does not taste like it's 8.3. This to me tastes like it's 3.8. The whole vibe of this beer is like session beer, session IPA kind of vibe, and that's really weird. It's got a firm carbonation, got a low body. That wheat isn't giving a lot of heft, you know what I mean? It just kind of giving this soft, muted palate where it's not singing every little note. It's very subdued. It's got some sharp, like there's a salinity to this beer too, a subtle salinity, and some sharp hop notes of just those grapefruits, a little of that earthiness, that pepperiness is still wafted through the palate as I drink it. It's just a very easy drinking beer though. What's sitting on my palate is the only thing I can say is salinity. Salinity comes up in my face, in my head, like a minerality, salinity is kind of wafting around the palate, mixing with that peppery earthiness from the hops and a little bit of that grapefruit. I kind of get like that saltine cracker vibe of the salinity mixing with the breadiness, and then that wheat tonality as well. It's not a bad beer at all. It's extremely crushable. It's a little boring though, I would say. For a double something or other, it's a crusher. This is a crusher. Honestly, Double Nugget Nectar was kind of a crusher as well. It was a very well put together beer. Okay, this is a Blizzard of Hops, turned up to 11. That's a Spinal Tap reference. For a double blizzard, we use a cooler temperature for the kettle hop additions, softening the character of the Centennial, Chinook, and Eldorado. On the cold side, we dry hopped it with 4 pounds per barrel of Chinook and Galaxy. At 8.3 ABV, we are into semi-hazy double IPA territory. And we like it here. We taste huge citrus and pineapple notes and soft pine. I'm glad you did. There's something else here. There's a couple little different nuanced territories, nuanced notes in here. This is not a bombastic beer at all. Like, yeah, you could classify this because it's an IPA, because it's almost, 8.5 AB double, because it has a haze to it. Oh, it's a hazy double IPA. If it is, there's so many better ones out there. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool, if you want to classify yourself like that. But this is a fine little beer, but there's been so many other ones that they've made that are way better than this one. And there's so many double IPAs, hazy double IPAs in the world that are way better than this one. So if you want to classify it like that, yeah, okay. But it's an easy drink, and it reminds me of a session IPA. It really does. They took so much time. Like, listen to this. We made sure cold temperatures to soften the characters. Well, you did a good job because they're soft as fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those ones. This is a beer that I would say, again, this is a fantastic homebrew. Man, if this was a homebrew, the guy would just be like, this is really good. I'm really happy about this. I'm not getting the same if I bought this, because this is just, it's all right. It's all right. It's drinkable. It's really crushable. It's drinkable. It's approachable. I would kill the 4-pack in about 20 minutes. I'm off tonight. Challenge accepted. But that's about it. You know what I mean? It's tasty for what it is. It's approachable. It's sessionable, crushable. I don't know what I paid for a 4-pack. Probably not that much. It's Tröegs. It's usually pretty reasonably priced around here. So it's good. I'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10 for the double blizzard. Why not? This is Paul for Paper News. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes. Woo!